an army of skeleton warriors for me to command.
This is my archfiend army, and I will destroy anyone in unholy combat who opposes me.
Well,
Now, beings, go and do my bidding.
Hey, wait a minute.
Prepare for combat, foul beasts. Are you alright, boy?
Yeah, I think so. Usually I can handle myself in a fight. Have you seen my sword?
It's around somewhere. One of these fiends stabbed me in the shoulder with it. Welcome to another Action Figure Adventures animated review. This time we're taking a look at Realm of the Underworld. This is a new line of 5 3/4 inch action figures from Underworld. Each figure comes packaged on a blister card. Hercules is the hero of the line. He comes with a fur pelt, a sword, a little dagger holder, and dagger. Hercules is obviously very reminiscent of some of the 80s action figures by Mattel and Remco. This is Acromancer. He's the main villain of the line. He comes with a battle axe and a helmet, which according to the backstory he has stolen from Hades to use to unlock the realm of the underworld and release all the bad guys. Here we have two Archfiend skeleton minions. According to the storyline, Hades releases these guys to stop the Acromancer, but with the helmet, he's able to control the army of Archfiends. There was also an Archfiend Ultimate Evil Edition figure, which was a darker paint scheme and came with a different weapon, a smaller weapon. When I was pre-ordering my figures from Underworld, I was trying to decide whether I should get some Ultimate Evil and some regular edition. I just felt like I didn't want to spend the money to buy a whole bunch of both figures. With the different paint scheme and the much darker paint scheme, I felt like having two of one style and one of the other was going to look kind of weird. And I ended up liking these guys more because they had the big sword versus the smaller dagger that the Ultimate Evil version came with. Now that I have these figures in hand, I really regret not getting both versions of the Archfiend. The skeleton minions come with a belt, a sword, and a shield. Alright, all these figures have swivel heads. Swivels at the shoulders. They have sort of a ball-jointed hip. And the cool thing about these figures is that all these joints can come apart. So you can actually pop apart these figures and switch parts around. Now, there aren't a lot of figures in the set yet, so there's not a lot of swapping you can do, but the second wave is coming out soon, and also there is a battle pack that's planned, which we don't really know what's going to be in it yet, but it sounds like it's going to be some weapons and some limbs. And so that gives us some kind of interesting options. The Realm of the Underworld figures are pretty fun. They have limited articulation, and, you know, their paint apps are a little bit sporadic, but they're really meant to blend in with your other 80s 5 3/4 inch action figures. If they had really detailed paint schemes or, you know, super articulated arms and limbs, they just wouldn't have the same charm. So I think they turned out really, really well, but they're very cool toys. Check them out online, and this has been an Action Figure Adventures animated review.